the tail of the tape. Anything jump out at you there? Similarity in terms of reach, a little bit of a height advantage for James. How does he use that to his advantage?
Just stay on the outside. I think DeMarco wants to get in the inside, make it a rough and rugged fight. And Jamal needs to stay on the outside and fight. But he can fight in the inside too, but he just can't get in the slugging war.
You know, this unusual guy's 4 inches taller, yet he's an inch shorter in his arms. So if I'm DeMarco, I'm attacking that body type with that jab, and I'm not backing up. I'm coming forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Armory here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, it is now time for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. It's all brought to you by MGM Resorts and Brooklyn Boxing. Your 3 judges scoring our main event will be Tim Cheatham, Mike Fitzgerald, and John Mariano. And your referee in charge when the bell sounds is Mark Nelson. Introducing first, fighting to my left out of the red corner. He comes in wearing the white trunks trimmed with the black. Weighing in officially at 147.5 pounds. A former champion who enters the ring with a record consisting of 33 wins, 24 of those coming by way of knockout against 7 losses and 1 draw. Fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando Antonio Tony DeMarco. And across the ring, his adversary fighting out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing the white and red. Weighing in officially at a ready, 145.75 pounds. In 26 bouts, his record an impressive one, 25 wins. A dozen of those coming by way of knockout against 1 blemish. This world ranked contender joins us from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Jamal Shango James.
Gentlemen, you received my instructions in the dressing room. You both know exactly what I expect. A good, clean fight. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Well, we'll see. DeMarco, who is all about the power punch, and if he can get past James' long jab or the inside fighting, the effectiveness that Jamal has there, he could fight tall with his jab and work well with the body shots.
He definitely can. I think we'll see it right now, how this fight is going to go. I'll tell you what, the crowd is really here for the hometown boy.
And you wonder, Ray, your thoughts, you have to do it in the ring. Can that be a factor?
Yeah, I mean, look, right now, I like, you know, Shango James going to controlling tempo of the fight. Right for the jump is what you want to do. Establish who's taking control. Then you let the audience involved. Tony DeMarco, if he's got a shot, you can't be backing up on a south. I mean, can't be backing up. You've got to come forward. And I've said it over, especially against a taller guy and a guy who could fight like a Shango James. So, you know, if Tony's going to be back up, I know it's a fill-out round by most guys, but I love the fact that Shango James comes forward and he's looking to make have a fast start.
Yeah, you get the impression that if he does anything, the crowd will erupt.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, I think the crowd is definitely with the hometown boy.
And here they are.
And as you can tell already, James is really putting the pressure on DeMarco to see what he's got. He's coming up in weight, and it looks like he doesn't respect his power or anything that he's bringing.
DeMarco at age 33. more comfortable, he told us, at 140 pounds, but fighting in this welterweight bout at 147, and James has him in the corner.
Look, Antonio DeMarco has a lot of experience. He's using the experience now. He's not getting carried away. He's controlled. He's relaxed in there. He's trying to see what James is going to do. If he gets, if he can catch him early on. If not, then second round on, he'll systematically go about his business. That's what he has to use right now. His biggest advantage is his experience.
Yeah, he said he expected, James did, that he thought DeMarco would try to work him inside. Because of that size or height advantage. But he's a body, James is a good body puncher. There he goes to the body and then to the head, in the corner.
And DeMarco took that very well.
The aggressor is James.
Yes,
Dancing out of a DeMarco move is Jamal James. The left defended, but a right gets nothing as we end round one. DeMarco continues scheduled for 10. Well, for Jamal James, Shango, his home away, well, not too far away from his home, Minneapolis in the Armory, his 4th consecutive fight here. He won 5 different 10-round decisions, in addition to the one that he lost. The average length of his fights going into the 6th round, and this is the end of the opening round, where I think he had it in his mind that he wanted to be the aggressor.
and that's what he needs to do. He needs to put pressure on him. And you see he's standing on the outside and get in and get out when he needs to.
James landed 9 power punches in that 3rd minute of the last round. DeMarco, 4 punches landed throughout that round. Here we go, round 2.
You know, Chris, Antonio DeMarco, he's the former lightweight champion of the world.
That was your category.
Yes. He lost 4 of his last 6 fights. You know, and so we know that he's got to come back and have an impressive win. This is the guy. So,
but he's got a power. He's got 24 knockouts.
Yeah, no, he can fight. He can punch. And if he wants to stay relevant in boxing, this is the guy. He's got to come in and win this fight.
But he got 24 knockouts, but will his power be a factor at this weight?
That's a good point. A guy who's had an emotional career when they get back. As to the body is James.
Good body shots by both guys.
And responding to DeMarco.
Look, that's going to be Tony's. That right there. Keep banging that left, right hook to the body. That's going to be a key to his success.
James
body shot. Oh!
And DeMarco lands a tough right-hand body shot, and he comes with a left.
He's got to use his fighting skills.
And that's where
James
don't want to be there.
Yeah.
No, he's got to get off the ropes.
You want to stay on the outside if you want to beat this guy, because DeMarco is going to keep coming.
Oh, he got hurt him. He got hurt with a right hook to the head.
He hurt him.
DeMarco.
He's got to get off the ropes, though. He's got to get off the ropes.
So the power did carry on, as you can see. The power carried on up to the weight.
It's like James doesn't know where to go. Now he responds with a right, getting out of the corner, off the ropes, and now he delivers. DeMarco misses. James lands.
This is the fight Tony DeMarco wanted. Make it a war right from the jump. James wants to be on the outside, but this is the fight that Tony DeMarco wants.
James do not want to stand there. He's been in the corner the whole round. He don't want to be there, not with DeMarco hitting like he's hitting.
Spin out of the ropes. Body shot landed by DeMarco, and then James responds.
He's coming back.
James got to use that hand speed, which he's doing, but get off the ropes, spin off.
I don't understand why he's standing.
No, go to the center of the ring.
DeMarco likes the position. And he's going after it. A shot to the head by DeMarco. And now an answer.
There it is. Move.
From James.
Oh!
Shot lands on the head of James.
If he keeps slugging with a slugger, he cannot do that. He has to get back to boxing using his long reach and jabbing. And he's not doing that. He wants to slug with it. This is the fight DeMarco wanted, and he's getting what he wants.
And he jumped right into it here in the second round. The crowd edgy here. Good second round action at the Armory.
DeMarco Flory, he's going to come and hit him with a counter punch with a right hook. And hurt him right there. He kind of hit him with an equilibrium, but he hit him. He is there. It's legal.
And there's James. James coming back with some good body shots. A little low, but that's okay. Slow him down. But he's got to use hand speed. He's got the hand speed off of DeMarco. He's got to use his hand speed to keep DeMarco off him.
And here they just go back and forth.
Definitely. They're going to war. This is the fight DeMarco wanted. James needs to get back to his jab and long punches, stay on the outside.
Stay on the outside.
And if you're a fight fan, you love seeing this in the second round of a scheduled 10 rounder.
Oh, definitely. That means it's going to be a good night for somebody.
Well, that first round might have gone to James, but DeMarco, as you pointed out, Anthony, turned it in his favor in that second round with some hot and heavy action.
Let's see if it continues in this third round.
Combined 49 punches landed in that round. James did outland DeMarco, 28-21. But the impact, only the fighters can tell you how much it affected the other guy.
I think the bigger punches were landed by DeMarco, the more effective punches. He killed that body. He was killing the body of James.
I agree with you.
Aggressively, James.
See, DeMarco's using experience. He's not rattled, he's not over anxious. Let's see what James is going to do now, then he's going to respond.
That's where James needs to be on the outside. If he's going to get in and throw his combination, he's get in and get right back out and get back to that jab.
That's an experienced move. Spin off the ropes.
Dancing away is James.
Veteran move.
That's a good couple uppercuts that he just threw.
They're chanting for Shango James here, the Minneapolis-native.
But he can't get caught up in that because that'll play right into DeMarco's hands. DeMarco was making a look at a war of the trenches.
And DeMarco seems like he doesn't respect James' power at all.
He doesn't think that James can knock him out, it appears.
We slowed him down quite a bit, Chris, with the body punches.
If he's going to have an effect, that's where he needs to go, right to the body.
See that left from James, at side of the head, landed on DeMarco. Crowd heard that shot. Right the way that James is kind of dipping, setting up his punches.
See, DeMarco's just walking him down, catching punches, walking him down. So he's trying to show him mentally that your punches have no effect on me.
The smaller guy is walking a bigger guy down. The naturally smaller guy. Especially moving up from weight. And then this is his first welterweight fight.
DeMarco standing at 5'10", 6'2", is Jamal James. to this welterweight bout, scheduled for 10. FS1 Premier Boxing Champions and a guy who hopes to get a championship shot. Hometown favorite Jamal James, 71% of you said he'd win this fight against the former champion Antonio DeMarco. Punches landed in favor of James.
You know, Chris, going into the fourth round, James may be up probably maybe 2-1 rounds. It depends if you look at it. But it's playing into DeMarco's hands. This fight is the type of fight he wants. To break James down early on and try to come all in.
Like you say, DeMarco is a vet. He's probably setting him up for a later round.
He's letting James throw a lot of punches, he's catching him. He get caught with some of them too, but nothing that's hurt him. He's getting caught, but he got James moving a lot. He's backing him up, and moving, making him miss a lot of punches. That'll take his toll later on. Now, right now, so far so good. James having a good run right now.
Unofficially, James has won 2 of the first 3. We'll check in with our scorer here, Marco Diagos, in just a moment.
See,
James with a little exchange. And a sweat flying off at DeMarco.
See, James gotta watch down. When he overpunches, he likes to lean in with his body. This tall guy likes to lean in with his right hand. Them uppercuts that DeMarco likes to throw will catch him if he stays there too long.
All left from DeMarco. Spots for James.
DeMarco got James on his toes. Yeah. He got him moving.
You know, he's got to be doing a lot of extracurricular activity today, as you know, which later on will take its toll on your legs.
Yeah, there has been some stamina questions about James. Whether they're fair or not, we may see it tonight.
We're definitely going to see it tonight if this fight keeps going like this. He's throwing more punches, he's moving a lot more, and DeMarco's walking him down.
And there's that body shot again. He was digging that. Just killed him with that right hook to the body. He's going to do it again. Lean over and throw it. There it is.
Punch from DeMarco.
And it's finding the spark every time.
DeMarco's right eye is swelling up.
Yeah, below the right eye, and I was just going to say, I notice there's some puffiness there.
Was from the right strike, right hands.
Body shot from DeMarco. Another body shot.
That right hook to that body is killing him, and they're going to take their toll.
He definitely will take a toll in the later on.
Fans here, most of them rooting for James, the Minneapolis product, whose grandmother, Antonio Oliva's wife, good friends, and the great former Minnesota Twin, has supported James in his boxing career. Twins currently in first place in the Central Division. And there is the 8-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year in '64, and a 3-time batting champion. What a swing Tony Oliva had.
Oh, man, Tony Oliva, one of the greatest hitters of all time. I mean, from Santiago de Cuba, and, man, he can hit that baseball, man.
And here in Minnesota.
All 15 years he played it, too. That doesn't happen too often, Chris, you know it.
A superstar status with one organization and supportive of James. Of course, James proud to be a part of recognizing some of the great rich history in sports here, baseball and boxing, and wanting to fight at the Armory. As we check in our unofficial score, Marcos Villegas, how do you see this so far?
I have it 39-37 for Jamal James. His volume is winning him these rounds, and he's just throwing so many punches. But that last round, that round number 4, DeMarco, you can make an argument that he landed the better quality punches because he was digging to the body consistently. So this round, this fight could actually be a little bit more tighter than what I have it.
And that's something that Ray thought, and you agreed, Anthony, that the impact of punches for DeMarco having much more of an effect, but we're seeing James now get DeMarco on the ropes.
DeMarco's calling him in, Chris. Calling him in.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to entangle him in a trap.
What James got to do when he gets on the ropes, step over to his left and dig that left hook. And if Tony DeMarco tries to respond, your elbow's right there to block his right hook.
It seems like DeMarco is picking it up a little bit, like he's trying to pressure him and make him throw more punches.
And you wonder if James has seen the swelling under the right eye of DeMarco, if he can work on that area.
What you work on? Yeah, of course he sees it. So use that jab. Keep jabbing it.
I thought he was trying for it with that right hand.
You know what? One thing I'm noticing, I'm not just having a couple of punches.
Oh, James aggressive. Oh! Son of a right hand. DeMarco missing.
He's slipping real
But
good.
Anthony, watch. James's punches are starting to drag. They're starting to drag a little bit.
I can't see it yet. Not right now. I think the punches that he just threw was very sharp and very and on cue, especially him slipping the punches right after he threw the combination.
You're going to see his punches going down because he's getting hit with the body shots. And he's coming back with a couple of pity pat shots. Okay. But that's a good shot there. But Tony comes right back. What's up? Look at the side of James's body is all red. Know where them left hooks are digging.
Yeah, James has thrown over 100 more punches, but the percentages of punches landed are equal.
Hey, watch your head, okay? Watch your head.
Right,
watch your head.
Headbutt from Mark Nelson, our referee.
Throwing almost 200 more punches.
There it is again. There's a welt starting on the side of his left side of his body. Or the right hooks.
Yeah, the red, the marking on James' body.
Yes.
And going to it is DeMarco.
And he is attacking it.
Yep.
He knows what he needs to do to win this fight, is attack that body and slow James down.
James responded. Well, you like punches being thrown. You like this fight.
This is what the boxing fans come to see, a fight like this.
Oh!
And that's no drag in his punches
He
there.
got a wink of an eye from Jamal James, but he just landed a couple of solid punches at the end of that round.
And that might have won him the round. The combination right there might have won him that round.
We're through 5, halfway. And there they are working on the eye. Puffed up lower portion below the right eye.
I think he's cut under that eye now from that last flurry that we just had.
Stay on the angle. You hear me? Stay on the angle. Stay back. You're gonna go. All right? Come on. It's like beautiful.
It's been an entertaining 5 rounds, and close as our unofficial score has the last couple of rounds going to James. And overall, maybe a
Guys,
point or
no
two
more
ahead.
loose ice. Get the water here.
Over DeMarco. It spilled some ice in the corner of DeMarco,
And sometimes they do that intentionally, just to get
Get that ice, ice there. Still get that ice.
all right, let's
Guys, get the water here.
he wants the water
No
off.
more loose ice, please.
Or loose ice, so they don't need anybody to slip.
Pete, here we go.
All
Time
right,
in.
let's send it over to Jordan Harding. Jordan.
Stay secure.
Thank you. Sankara, I'm sure Jamal's getting hit more than you'd like him to, especially with those right hooks. What are you telling him to slow down DeMarco?
What I'm telling him is he's got to keep that left hand up a little higher and use that jab more. use it a lot more. I'm watching DeMarco, and he's kind of just standing there in front of me, just walking him down. Got to get him going back on his heels. When he goes back, he can't go back. He can't fight going back that way. But he's caught him with some really nice shots, and all we have to do is make sure we keep that out, stay off the ropes, stay in the center of the ring.
Thank you so much. Chris, back to you.
James landed Jordan a fight high 35 punches in that last round, and most of those, over 80%, were power punches. Even though DeMarco had that flurry at the end of the round.
You know, Chris, James has a quality corner. Not only does he have his trainer there, but he has a cut man, Tony Rivera, who's worked with Roberto Duran, Pepino Cuevas, Lex Arguello, and he's 18 years with Marco Antonio Barrera. So he has a quality corner right on his side.
And that makes a difference here. It's like Kara Frazier's trainer. Also Adonis Frazier helping out in the corner.
See, that fast dance you were talking about, Anthony, you were talking about earlier, that's not as fast. That's right now, he's separating himself from DeMarco with them fast dance. I thought they were dragging his punch earlier. Seems like he caught his wind because they're sharp now.
Yes, he has. I think he's wearing DeMarco down.
Yeah, a couple body shots from James. And
digging them body shots, nice.
headshots landed. James has landed more than 80, only 30 for DeMarco. Body shots a little bit closer.
Oh, but he come right back with something. There you go. That's the side of a fighter. You get caught, you can fire right back.
Referee got caught in the middle. Careful. The way these guys are throwing punches,
That's
you don't
right.
want Mark Nelson going there. Body shot right at that right hand, you can hear that. There's another one from James.
He needs to come straight up with the middle with that uppercut.
Yeah, there he is doing that, Anthony. And it's tough to defend. Another one.
And he got DeMarco leaning over because of the body shots hurt. He got him leaning over a little bit too far. Now, if he can hit him to the body and come up just like that.
The third straight round that went to James. These are those body shots.
The body shots are excellent. If he can keep doing that, he can. It's only a few more rounds left, but he can still wear him down and maybe drop him with one of them because he's. I mean, it's red on the side. He's working it.
And we'll listen in the corner of DeMarco.
Yeah, okay. We good too, man. Okay, we better. You understand? I need this.
Aquí. Okay, right here. Go to the body.
Demuestra tu habilidad, tu movilidad, tus reflejos, ¿me entiendes lo que te digo? Vamos a hacerlo, no te quedes.
Come on, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Te ganan los rounds con esos golpecitos nada más.
We want you to keep putting together your punches.
Ray Flores translating in the corner of Antonio DeMarco from Mexico, who is a former title holder. We talked about the emotion. At one point was homeless, growing up, pride broke down when he won the title because he wanted to buy his mom a house, and then later when he defended his title, emotional moment when he found out he was going to be a father, have a son. Fights with a lot of emotion.
You know, Chris, Antonio DeMarco is a throwback to the great Mexican fighters. Comes forward, digging into that body, giving you everything he got. More heart, more huevos than, he got it all.
At age 33.
He's giving everything he's got.
He's doing that in this fight against the hometown favorite who has the crowd support, the 30-year-old Jamal James.
And he's still attacking that body, and you can tell it's affecting Jamal because he's going to the body himself.
Box out, box. Stop, break.
going to be a key to success. If DeMarco can turn this around, it's that right hook to the body, because I'm telling you, man, the liver and kidney shots are over there.
And then coming back up, he's coming back up when he hits the body. He's coming back up to the head. He's not leaving it down there.
Yeah, man. That's it. But he's got to move his head, though. Take that body, you got to move your head and roll, up and down. There it is. Now move your head down. He's got to roll. He's got to bubble weave himself.
Body shots from DeMarco.
Now Jamal is slowing down. You can tell how he's cringing when he gets hit with that body shot. His punches are lagging a little bit.
We aren't seeing that flurry that we saw in a response before.
This we got to punch, Tony, right inside, right now. Tony's got to punch when James isn't.
You can see the punches landed, but what's interesting, James has thrown almost 550 punches, and DeMarco's only thrown 300, but the percentage landed, it's equal.
And he just caught him with a big overhand.
Effective punches for DeMarco.
And DeMarco is still coming forward.
Oh, James landed a left to the head.
Oh!
And an uppercut. And a left. And a right to the body. James.
And he...
Oh! Oh!
DeMarco responds.
He still can't get into this fight. He has to stick to his gun.
It just seems like James doesn't have the knockout punch against this guy. DeMarco answers, standing up straight. Into the body, on the ropes. James has DeMarco, but DeMarco answers. End of the round.
Heck of a round right there, heck of a round.
Left eye now bloody on DeMarco.
It busted open.
After that right cheekbone was marked up.
Right here, right, boom. Left hook. I mean, he's using his hand speed. That's what's here using his hand speed because they're both throwing big, heavy shots.
And now he got him on the ropes. He's throwing more combinations, straight punches. I mean, he's throwing punches from every angle. He should have went to the body there, but hey, he could have won a round with that.
Punches and bunches, baby.
And that round unofficially going to DeMarco.
I told you what I wanted to look like. Back. Ya está totalmente parado.
This is a good fight. This is what the boxing fans want to see. This is what you turn on boxing for to see.
James looking in, the face marked up on DeMarco. They tap, they go.
We're talking about Tony DeMarco. Tony DeMarco has fought 6 world champions. He lost them all, but he's been into it all these guys and been to the end with all these guys. So I mean, most of them, I should say. But what I'm saying is he's been with the quality opposition. He doesn't get too discouraged. He's gonna be there to the end as long as he can, fighting his heart out.
Both eyes are small with DeMarco underneath.
And that's something James needs to take advantage of. This is the 8th round.
We're going to cut the tape. Over here. Time.
All right.
Can you cut it? Can you cut it?
Tape on the glove problem for DeMarco.
Cut it.
Jamal James unofficially slightly ahead in this bout. And getting the crowd support in Minneapolis. 93% of the punches landed in this fight have been power punches, but no knockdowns.
I said earlier, Tony DeMarco has been stopped twice by Adrian Broner and Edwin Valero. 2 guys who can punch pretty good.
And Jamal James has never been knocked out in his 26 previous fights professionally.
He's got his hands full tonight. Tony's still coming forward, man. He's going to use that experience.
But this is the kind of fight James needed to get the attention of those.
Yes, it is. It most definitely is. And he's fighting. You know, before in a couple rounds, we thought he was going to wear down, but he's not. He's still fighting. He's still strong, and he's still coming forward.
He's in the top 10 of most of the organizations. And we said what would be next. If you don't get a title shot with one of the big guys, why not a rematch with the guy who beat him? You run this Rugas, who's fight next weekend. Fight next weekend. Depending on what happens there, he should still want to fight the guy who beat you. You always want to get that win back.
Ultimately, James said he'd like to get a shot at Thurman. He's working up to the head of DeMarco. Or left from DeMarco.
That's who he specifically called out. I think he called out Thurman. I think he feels he can beat Thurman.
Look.
Thurman has PMT on next Saturday night.
Anthony, it's going to be a headache for anybody. You know that. This kid gets fired. Yeah.
I mean, it's a crowded, you know, whether it's Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Pacquiao, Thurman, that welterweight division is one of the sweetest in the sweet science sport.
Hands up, hands up. Hands, grab that hand.
That kind of hurt shots. And that kind of hurt right there.
Still, James the advantage, punches landing. Throwing over 660 punches in this fight. Jamal James. And the blood dripping from the left eye of DeMarco. Right at the bell.
He's almost 300 more punches than DeMarco.
And DeMarco, percentage-wise, has landed just slightly a bit more.
You hit you with anything?
In the corner of James.
All right. Boxing move. I want you to chop the shot down the line. I want you to try and dig that in there, but dig it off when you're moving it to the side. Dig it. Okay? He got some decent body shots too. He's trying to catch you. Yeah. He's open over here now. Yeah, okay? You went over there 2 or 3 times and letting them go. Get back. Boom, boom, boom. All right? And then use your movement. He can't stand it, man. You slip it out and you slip it to the left. Don't be going over there right now. That's what he wants you to do.
When you move, he gets lost.
Deep breath. You got this. Stay secure and box smart.
Round 9, ringside with the Hall of Famer Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Super middleweight champ currently, Anthony Durrell. I'm Chris Myers. We're glad to have you watching on FS1 as DeMarco, the southpaw from Tijuana, Mexico, and former champ, has worked on the body of the Minneapolis favorite, Jamal James, throughout this fight.
Look, this is a fight of your candidate. This is a great fight.
And
even with no knockdowns, it's a great fight.
Jamal James' mother cheering him on ringside.
Keep that distance, keep that distance.
James hasn't fought a southpaw, but in some 5 fights, he's held up well against the shorter DeMarco. He's working him pretty good here.
Keep looking out of there. Keep turning that in. Keep turning that in. Keep turning that in. All night. Turn that in.
Good combination by James.
Almost left his feet with that punch.
Sometimes it happens.
He wanted to pack all that power behind him.
James is going to walk straight. He's not throwing any punches. That's not the smartest thing to do right now. You got to come in throwing punches. Start from downstairs up. There it is. Like, they get down there, keep banging that body until you get close enough, then you go to work to the head. And you got to move your head. After you've heard me say it, you got to move your head when you're walking on the way in.
Now it looks like DeMarco is slowing down just a little bit, and James has his second win.
It's amazing how you guys spot that. Of course, having been in the ring, you feel it. You get a sense of it.
Yeah, you get that second win. Once you get that second win, you got to take advantage of it because you know the guy's going to keep walking you down. And I think James is really taking advantage of it.
I mean, you have 1 round and 1 minute to decide this thing, and it really is up in the air.
You know, we always talk about a right-hander fighting the southpaw, but DeMarco's not fighting James the way he should. He's playing ring around the rosy. He should be stepping over to his right, cutting off James and digging that left hook to the body.
instead of following him.
Exactly.
Right. He's following him instead of cutting him off, and that's boxing one-on-one.
Exactly. But see, I love that about James. He got caught with a strike shot,
came right back,
and he came right back with 3 or 4. See, Chris, we're a team. I started, you finished.
Well, it's been that kind of fight. I mean, from the opening bell, you hear the expression going toe-to-toe. The punches were flying. James started that second round with, we got a response from DeMarco. And they just haven't let up. They may be tired, but they're not showing it with punches thrown.
And Anthony, you know, DeMarco can't hope to get a decision here.
Yes.
So you got to win.
That's true.
More impressive. You got to win and convince. You got to really show that you want to fight.
Yeah, and that right landed.
Yeah, and he
changed.
Yeah, it did. And he landed a couple of, and a good body shot, 2 of them. Now he's pressuring him. Like I said, he got that second win, and he's taking full advantage of that second win.
And a round that goes to Jamal James. This is DeMarco's pop.
Last round.
To the head.
And that's the straight right or straight left that he needs to hit him with.
And his mom reacting, doesn't want to see that.
That's how moms do. My mom does the same thing.
In DeMarco's corner, heading to the cut eye.
Keep your gloves up. Keep your gloves up.
Es tu último intento, ya no hay otra. Es el último round.
Our unofficial score, Marcos Villegas has this as close as one can be with 1 round to go. And Marcos, your scoring?
87-84 for Jamal James. I think he's starting to take over the fight overall. And when you look at it, his youth is really coming into the play of this fight. Yeah, he's taking a lot of body shots, but he's outworking, outpointing Antonio DeMarco in this fight. And at this point, I think DeMarco needs a knockout to pull it out.
3 years younger as James, a show of sportsmanship to start this final round. Do you agree a knockout is needed for DeMarco to win?
I definitely do. I definitely think a knockout is needed. I think he needs to pressure the fight. If not a knockout, or a couple knockdowns.
Yeah, I think he separated himself over the last couple rounds from DeMarco. And look, I love the fact that, you know, Shango James is coming out there trying to put him away. He's not sitting back. I love that about this guy.
Yeah, I look, James threw over 100 punches in that last round. The most DeMarco has thrown in any round is 58. And that was back in the 7th. So the aggressiveness of James in front of the home crowd, and you talked about it, that's a shove. That's a shove. That is not a knockdown. That was a push, and the referee, Mark Nelson, calls it right away. DeMarco doesn't like it.
But it was good sportsmanship. James acknowledged that he did it. They would touch gloves.
Okay. We play on.
There we go.
We fight on.
It's good sportsmanship.
Exactly, because they're going to come right at each other again anyway.
And you made the point, right? We're in Minneapolis. I know the 3 judges see this from their own view, but you, in a hometown fight, you can't, if you're DeMarco, the closer it is, the worse it is.
Yes, you understand that when you go in somebody's backyard, that you got to win a little more impressively than you normally would. You got to kick it into another gear. Tony's tried. He's trying.
You do, because you never know. The crowd can have an influence on the judges.
And DeMarco, who's the power puncher guy, 24 knockouts, has not been able to even put down Jamal James.
Chris, most of them knockouts were at a lighter weight.
Yeah, like I said earlier, his power might not have carried up, but he hurt him early, so it's doing something.
And that's why this has been the perfect fight for Jamal James to elevate his stature in the welterweight division. The perfect opponent, and he's fought this well.
But Shango James can stay on the outside now, use that jab, stand there, but he's not doing that.
Great shot.
Fight. He's going to give the crowd something to see right now.
He is.
He's giving the crowd their money's worth.
James, who thought maybe his humble personality kept him from getting more opportunities for a title shot.
This is the new star division, I'm telling you.
And you said he deserves a chance.
Absolutely. The next...
One left hand, good right hand.
Look how he's finishing. Look how he's finishing. But don't do that back. For me, the fight of the year so far.
They never eased up. this fight?
It was a great fight. It was a war at first. I think Jamal definitely pulled out and showed that he is a true competitor in his weight class, and he can be a problem for anybody.
My fight of the year so far, Jamal Shango James is the next star of this division, and he should take on one of the big guys in the next fight or two.
And we hope that they were watching. Ray Mancini and Anthony Durrell with me, looking at the total punch stats and the amount of punches thrown by James. And if there was any question of his stamina, he answered that question with, I can handle it, going the full 10 rounds against a former champ who hung with him, who fought inside, who showed his toughness, and the hometown crowd loved every minute of this bout. To the ring, and Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, having completed the 10 scheduled rounds, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. All three judges, John Mariano, Mike Fitzgerald, and Tim Cheatham, are in the coordinates 98-92 for your winner by unanimous decision, Jamal Shango James.
Jamal, congratulations. That necessarily wasn't the prettiest one for you. There was a lot of back and forth. What did it take to withstand his punches and respond?
Well, I knew coming into this fight that he was a veteran, you know. He was a world champion. This was a major step up for me, so I didn't take it lightly. He just had one of those willpowers, but I do too, you know. And I just had to bite down. A couple rounds, I was kind of fighting more his fight, but I was still able to get some of the better of the punches, even fighting his fight, I felt, you know. But I'm not taking nothing away from that warrior. He came to fight, he came to upset me, but I got Minnesota on my back. They came to show love.
And that's one thing I was going to bring up. Minnesota seems like it's kind of the heart for you when you're in this ring. There were some times where maybe people thought you were hurt and it got tough in there. Did you think about them and their love and support for you in those tough moments?
Most definitely. You know, this is boxing. You know, and even though I train the hardest and try my best not to get hit, obviously you're going to get hit here and there. So if you do get hurt, you got to shake it off. So he's a strong fighter. Caught me with a couple decent shots, but I shook it off and I answered them right back. And knowing that everybody was here to see me, I wasn't going to leave y'all hanging. You know what I'm saying? So I came and I secured that victory for y'all.
And looking forward, you know, we have a big welterweight fight next weekend, Pacquiao-Thurman. The welterweight division is hot. Where's your belt at? That's what
I want to wear. Sad. Who won't give me this opportunity? I'm not ducking nobody. I'm hungry. You know, boxing is a short-lived career. I'm going for broke, and I want that title. So whoever want to give me that opportunity, let's get with Al Heyman. And let's make it happen. And big shout out to Al Heyman and his team. Big shout out to the Circle of Discipline and my family. Big shout out to Minnesota in the house. And we're going to keep it going, Shango Nation, all day.